come to fool us. If you're looking for jaw-dropping illusions, we've got you covered. Diabolical sleight of hand? Check. Outlandish mental feats? Yep. We've got an amazing array of magic for you because you just never know what type of trick will trip up magic's greatest duo, Penn and Teller. Penn and Teller have no idea who's trying to win a Fool Us trophy from them. So let's reveal our first magician of the night.
Hi, I'm Magic Singh, and you might know me from this. Or this. But most likely, you know me as the magician in a turban. My turban is my identity, and I wear it like it's my crown. I would always be told that I would never get on TV because of it, and that I should cut my hair. But I decided to stick with it, firstly because I look cool in it, and secondly, I feel powerful and regal like a king. I incorporate phones with my magic because everyone is carrying a phone on them these days. It's less suspicious to do a magic trick with an iPhone than cash or coins anymore. I live in London with my amazing wife, and we get to travel and have amazing experiences performing magic for people all over the world. I'm living my dream right now. Penn and Teller, I can't wait to see you on stage and hopefully blow your minds.
Give it up for the amazing mind of Magic Singh.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. I'm Magic Singh. This small device has completely changed my life. Being a magician, I can take my phone, film a magic trick, and then immediately send it across the digital universe all over the world. It's the perfect tool for me to showcase my magic to anyone at any time. You could be commuting to work on the New York subway or sitting on a toilet in Thailand. My videos will blow your mind. The only problem with this are some of the comments that I often receive. Things like, it's a camera trick, it's edited, it's fake. So I'd like to use tonight's opportunity to show you that I can do these things in real time. I'd like to start off with something traditional that we're all used to seeing, that we all truly love and appreciate. Penn, can I ask you please to give me a number from 1 to 10 and say it out loud?
2.
2, good choice.
Thank you.
And Teller, using your hands in a very creative way, can you give me a suit, either hearts, clubs, diamonds, or spades? I take it that that's a spade. So we have the 2 of spades. With me, I have my wallet, and inside my wallet, I have an envelope. But inside this envelope, I have one card, and it is the 2 of spades. Thank you very much. Gentlemen, as you were bang on, I'd like to take this a step further. So, could I please ask Brooke, Penn and Teller to join me on stage as we create some more magical moments, and everyone else, give our stars a round of applause.
Thank you.
Brooke, I'm going to start with you first.
Okay.
I'd like you to imagine you have the ultimate box of children's crayons.
Okay.
So this box contains every color in the universe. Can you just visualize that for a moment?
Yes.
Beautiful. Now, from this box, I would like for you to pick 3 colors, 3 of your favorite colors, and these can be any colors you like, but do it in your mind.
Okay.
I'll give you a moment. Got it?
Got it.
Fantastic. Now, about a week ago, I recorded a video back in London, and I'm gonna play it for you in just a moment, but before I do, Brooke, I'm gonna ask a simple question in the video, and all I'd like for you to do is simply answer out loud so everyone in the theater can hear this. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Wonderful. I'm going to step behind the podium now, set the video, and hopefully you can all have a good view, like so. Great. What's up, everyone? It's Magic Singh, all the way from London, UK. I can't wait to be on that stage in fabulous Las Vegas with 2 legendary magicians, Penn and Teller, and of course the lovely Brooke. Now, on this pad of paper behind me, I've written down a prediction which I'm going to show all of you in just a moment. But first, Brooke, I asked you to pick 3 colors from an infinite box of crayons. Take those 3 colors and narrow it down just to one and say out loud your favorite color.
Turquoise.
Turquoise. Okay, Brooke, I presume that you've named the color and everyone in the theater has heard it. And I hope it matches mine. Thank you, Brooke. But wait, I want to take this another step further. Penn and Teller, please step forward towards the camera so you can see the screen and I'll prepare the next prediction. So, Penn and Teller, you can see the screen nice and clearly. Wonderful. I'm going to ask another simple question to the both of you. Penn, you say out loud your answer. Teller, you're simply going to use your hands. Okay. Nice and easy. Hi, Penn and Teller. You should hopefully be standing in front of my phone watching this video. This prediction is a 2-digit number, which I'm going to show you all in just a moment. But first, I need the 2 of you to generate this random 2-digit number. So, starting with Penn, can I ask you to name out loud any number from 1 to 9? Go for it.
9, please.
Choice. Okay, Penn, I presume that you've named the number and everyone has heard it. And now, Teller, using your fingers and thumbs, can you also give me a number from 1 to 9 and show it to everyone in the theater? 9. 99. This means we now have a new 2-digit number generated by Penn and Teller themselves. And I hope it matches mine here in London.
Wow. Magic Sing, everyone. Wow. Do you mostly do magic with contemporary things like phones, or do you do old school magic as well?
I honestly only started doing this in the last few years because what is everyone carrying these days is a smartphone. Because back in the days, when I'm talking like the 17th, 18th century, people would carry the pocket scarf or a top hat, or I don't know about the rabbit, but you know, you do amazing things
Maybe.
with those things that people carry. So to be able to do something incredible with something so personal to you, it blows people's minds, and it's good fun.
What goes through your mind in this moment while you're waiting?
You know, it's when I watch this on TV myself, it's nerve-wracking.
Of course.
But I think you've made me feel relaxed,
Okay,
I'll be
good.
honest. And you guys are pretty cool as well, so thank you for keeping me chill. So thank you. So at the moment, I feel comfortable, but now you've mentioned it, yeah, the nerves are back.
Well, Sing, I'm still personally trying to figure out how you were in London, and you knew that my favorite color was turquoise. So let's see if, in fact, Penn and Teller have figured it out.
Sure.
Boys?
Boy, Magic Sing, you just light up the stage. You just have so much charisma, and you have such a great style. And what I liked about it most, Teller pointed this out, but I agree with him, is that there's just no jive. You know, but people do mentalism. There's always all these layers and layers of complication and procedure and all of that. Boom, name a card, boom, it's in my pocket. You know, there's just multiple reasons that we just love that. You know, there's just what mentalism should be. You name it, I know it, bang. And that's a trick that could have been done 100 years ago, and then you go to the iPhone, which I don't think could have been done 10 years ago. And it's wonderful to see magicians run after whatever the technology is. I mean, they invented cards to play games, and magicians came in and said, how can we do tricks with this? And you said you love doing tricks with that technology. You love doing tricks with phones. And we've seen a lot of tricks with iPhones, and we've seen a lot of stuff where people try to chase the technology. And yours was just instantaneous and wonderful and technologically so brilliant. We just loved every moment of it. I think I snuck in a thing or two, but boy, we loved the act. It was great.
Sing, do you think that Penn and Teller are dialed into how you made your magic?
I think so. I mean, these two are legends of magic and true scholars of the art, but it's been an absolute pleasure to be on this stage.
Wonderful to have you on.
Pleasure to
Thank you
have
so
you.
much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Magic Sing, everyone. That was amazing. We've got more of the best magicians in the world, including our 2 and only Penn and Teller, performing later on, so stick around. world's best magic show. Let's meet another one of the world's best magicians.
I'm a magician from Stuttgart, Germany. I started out working in TV, behind the scenes. I wrote jokes for other people and I thought up skits for others to do. I even worked off stage, helping other magicians performing their acts. Until I found myself wondering what it would be like if I would be in that spotlight. So I followed my heart and I started performing, but never in front of such a huge audience like this. I'll be doing an act that's been part of my life ever since I was 13 years old. Penn, teller, I think I perfected it. I think it is finally what I always dreamed it could be.
Put your hands together for Magic World Champion Nikolai Striebel. fun to watch Teller's face. He was just astonished. Is this act sort of a dream come true for a little boy?
At least it's my dream, you know. I always dreamed of and imagined how I could make it possible to have a paper airplane which becomes live and do its own things. You know, in this act, I can really stay like a child, you know, and being on stage is playing around, doing magic is like staying in the childhood for a bit longer, and I enjoy that. And I hope you enjoyed that I shared that with you.
Okay, Nikolai, it's time to talk to Penn and Teller, and maybe they're gonna fly in a Fool Us trophy. Good luck. Boys?
See.
Hey, Nikolai, I can certainly see why this is an award-winning routine. It's just beautiful. I disagree with Teller on this, but I do not like animations of objects. I don't like objects getting up and dancing and doing stuff with the performer. That seems cheesy and awful. I never like it. You have justified it with the paper airplanes in a way that made me really, really like it. Now, the problem with an act like this is, as much as we love it, we have an awful lot of experience with this kind of thing, if you know what I'm talking about. You added a lot of juggling in there. There's a lot of stuff in there that's just simply wicked hard to do. I mean, it's not really a secret, it's actually a skill as well. But we know the general idea of how you did it. But there are specifics you did that we have no idea. Just no idea. And I think because the specifics are so strong and the act is so overwhelming, I gotta say you fooled us.
Thank you so much.
Nikolai Strebo!
Nicely done.
Well done. Absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
Nikolai Strebo, thank you so much. Thank you. Woo. Well, that's one Fooler on the board, and there could be another one by the end of the night, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everyone. We've already had one Fooler tonight. Let's see if our next magician can surprise us, too.
I guess I've always been a doodler. Whenever I'm stressed, I basically let my hand move around on the paper until there's one giant mess, and then I consciously fill in the scribble to a point where I just look at it and I'm like, yeah, that's done. I like it. I have the same type of process when it comes to magic. I take a bunch of different methods that might not go together, and I combine them with objects that wouldn't normally go together, so you have this abstract sort of mess. But then I sort of refine it until I have an actual, like, magic trick that I've made. My imagination runs wild, but sometimes it's fun to let other people's imagination take the lead. Penn, Teller, and I think you'll be amazed.
Here with two randomly selected members of our studio audience, give it up for Dragan.
You know, with a name like Dragan, I really only had two options in life. One, I could die an early death in Game of Thrones, or two, I could become a magician. Obviously, I chose option two. Now, my favorite magic involves imagination. For example, a drawing of an envelope. Doesn't seem that magical, but if all of you use your imagination, you make it become real. And to me, that is magic. Thank you, guys. What was your name?
Max.
Max, and what was your name?
Abigail.
Abigail. Today we're going to be testing Max and Abigail's imaginations. To begin with, we're going to start by showing each of them a series of images and asking them what they see. No pressure, Max, but you're up first. What do you see here?
A rectangle.
A rectangle. I love the way your brain works. We'll add a little bit more detail to this. Abigail, now's your time to shine. What do you see here?
A rectangular box.
A rectangular box, very specific. But I could shade this in and give it more depth so you know what it really is, or I could just do this. Max, do you have any idea what this could possibly be?
Might be a card box.
Oh, maybe. Well, you're exactly right. Look. Obviously, a card box isn't complete without a deck of cards. Did amazing, Max. Wow, wow. Now, I do want to take this one step further by using an image known as an ink blot test. For those of you who haven't seen an ink blot before, basically different people with different personalities see different things when they look at them. For example, Abigail, what do you see when you look at this?
I see a butterfly.
A butterfly, really? You don't see a scary clown holding a machete? No, that's just me? All right, well, let's keep this moving then. Abigail, can you imagine that the butterfly you see could just... maybe if you concentrate hard enough, maybe you could... You can make it fly. Wow. So far, you guys have shown just how powerful your imaginations are. You know, you produced a box of cards, a butterfly. Well, now it's my time to shine. I'm gonna show off by using an imaginary prediction. Ooh. In order to make an imaginary prediction, all you need are a couple slips of paper and an imaginary pen. So this will be my first imaginary prediction, right there. And this will be my second. Now, before we open those, I want to show you guys my version of an ink blot. In fact, Max, Abigail, can you guys face the audience so you don't see this just yet? Thank you, thank you. I call this a doodle blot because it's a bunch of scribbly lines that Max and Abigail are gonna look into until they see one clear image in the chaos of the lines. So Abigail, I'm gonna have you go first. Obviously you see the scribbles, but I want you to look within them and think of one clear image that you can make out. Do you have one?
Yes.
Perfect, don't forget it, and you can face forward. All right. Now, Max, I'm gonna have you look at this in landscape mode as opposed to portrait mode. Hopefully with a different perspective, you'll see something completely different. Okay, so look within the lines, think of one image you can make out. You got one? Mm-hmm. Perfect, don't forget it. All right, and you can face forward. Now think about it. Two people looked at the same scribbles and thought of an image. Maybe they thought of the same image, or maybe two different images. I don't know. So let's find out. You guys can face me. Abigail, we'll start with you. What image did you go for?
I went for an apple.
An apple, really? Did you go for an apple?
I didn't go for an apple.
What'd you go for?
I went for a tree.
A tree, an apple tree. You remember my imaginary predictions? Here, Max, Abigail, can you guys hold your hands out flat like a table? And just hold on to your paper. Hold on to your paper. And on the count of 3, I want you to open the paper flat like a book.
Okay.
Yeah, just put your thumb there. Perfect. All right. You guys can face forward. An apple and a tree. 3, 2, 1. Max, open your paper. That's a tree. Abigail, open yours. That's an apple. That's amazing. Thank you guys so much.
Dragon, everyone! That was brilliant.
Thank you.
I don't think we've ever seen anything quite like that on this show.
Well, that's a huge compliment to me. I mean, everything in that is sort of like different art pieces that I've made. I think of them less as magic and more as like art projects.
Have you always had a wild imagination? Like, tell me about yourself as a young boy.
It's so funny because like growing up as a magician, like going through elementary school, middle school, high school, all the other kids, like if a teacher catches them on their phone or like with their earbuds in, they confiscate them. Instead of having my phone, I'd have like decks of cards, like magic tricks. So like the teacher's drawer is like, what? Who's in this class?
And would that get you into trouble?
Yeah, they weren't a big fan of the magic.
Okay, Dragon, let's go to the boys and see if they have a trophy for you.
All right.
Dragon, it's a great act, and it brings up something. Well, first I want to ask you this. That's your trick, right?
Yeah,
all of it?
Everything there.
Everything's yours. You know, a lot of people think that magic is thinking and practicing, and it's certainly that. But also, many magicians, and I think you're one of the best cases we had of it, build everything yourself, right? Mm-hmm. You created it and built it. And the craftsmanship is really phenomenal.
Thank
and
you.
magic is one of the art forms where that's a real important part of it. In music, you don't have many people building their own instruments, but you're building your own props here. And that idea of drawing something two-dimensional, having it appear three-dimensional, is something that has grabbed the imagination of many people for years, and no one's done it better than you. It's just really, really beautiful. And some of the techniques you used are things that we've used ourselves. Of course, we made other people build them. You did such a fabulous job. All those appearances were so attractive. They just held together beautifully. You know, you actually said people see different things in a Rorschach test.
Yeah.
And they do. They really do. And we just loved the whole routine. And besides being a stunningly good performer and having practiced so much, people need to give you credit for also being a wonderful craftsperson.
Oh, thank you.
And I think I snuck a few things in there, but we'll see.
Do those code words mean anything to you? Because they sure don't to me.
It lets me know that they know what they're talking about, yeah.
You didn't fool them, but you sure entertained us. Thank you so much. Reagan, everyone. Stay where you are. More amazing magic awaits when Fool Us returns. Welcome back. Here to impress us and distress Penn and Teller is our next magician.
Hi, I'm Sara Rodriguez, and I'm from Vigo, Spain. In Spain, there's a lot of magicians, a very kind community, and we all help each other learn and master our craft. I have a magic company in Vigo, and we run a small theater where we put on shows and have magic classes for kids and adults. While I do most types of magic, I prefer card magic above all the other forms. One day soon, I hope to write a magic book featuring the card tricks that I have invented. I'm very excited to come to Las Vegas and perform for Penn and Teller. It's like a dream come true.
Give it up for Spanish sorceress Sara Rodriguez. Hi, Sara.
Hi. Well, thank you, everyone. Thank you for this nice welcome.
You're welcome.
Well, Penn, Teller, I know you've been fooled by some magicians before, but tonight, with any luck, you're going to be fooled by a deck of cards. More specifically, by these four, don't pick, by these four cards. Now, you're going to choose 3 cards that are very different from each other. So, Teller, how about touching a picture card? Any picture card you want? This one, okay, the Queen of Spades. Could you please sign it for me? Penn, touch another one, perhaps a number card this time.
Okay, I'll do one right there.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. The 5 of Hearts, sign
Yep.
it for me, please. And finally, Brooke, touch any card you want. Just point to this one. Okay,
Yes,
the 5 of Diamonds. Could you please take the pen and sign it for me?
Sure.
Thank you very much, Brooke. It's a nice signature. Yeah. So we've got the 5 of Diamonds. Can you please? Thank you. So we've got the 5 of Diamonds, Queen of Spades, and 5 of Hearts. Just try to remember your cards for the finale.
Okay.
Now, let's talk about these 4 cards. The ones I put aside at the start of the trick. These are the magic cards. These are just the 4 aces, but it's important to remember that the aces have been separated from your chosen cards the entire time. Now, let's take your cards and put them back into the deck. Let's put the 5 of Hearts here in the middle and square it up. Now with your other 5, Brooke, this time maybe you could help me a little bit. So just with your finger, just square it up slowly and nicely. Perfect. So now for the last one, I'm going to need some help. So maybe you, Teller, could you help me? Okay, could you please cut the deck more or less in half? Perfect. Place it on the palm of your hand, like this. Perfect. And now, with your other hand, you are going to more or less cut half of the deck and keep it in the air. Just cut. Perfect. Okay, now let's put the car here, put the other cars on top, and if you can come closer, thank you, that's perfect. Square it up and cover it with your other hand, like this, perfect. Now we've done that, this is the one time where I need to help the four aces. I'm going to try to invisibly steal your signed cards from the deck, but I'm still not going to touch it. Here we go. Can you leave it a little bit and closer to me, please? Yeah, that's right. Well, if you grab the deck too tightly, it's impossible. So please, Teller, separate your fingers a little bit so there's a gap in between and I can reach the deck. Lovely, thank you. Your queen? Was this your 4 of?
5.
5. I was checking if you were.
I know, I was paying attention.
And what was it again?
5 of diamonds.
That's right, the 5 of diamonds. Here are your cards with your signatures. Thank you very much. Well, I was expecting a bigger reaction, to be honest. But it's okay, because remember I told you it wouldn't be me doing the trick. It would be the aces. And as you can see, between the aces, there are now 3 cards. Your queen of spades, your 5 of diamonds, and finally, your 5 of hearts. Thank you very much. Please give the aces a big round of applause. And tell me, did my aces fool you?
Let's hear it for Sarah Rodriguez, everyone. Come on over, let's chat. Do you travel a lot for magic?
Just in my country, but outside this is one of the first times. So yeah, I'm really excited.
First time?
Yeah, traveling outside.
Welcome to Las Vegas.
Thank you.
What does it feel like to be up here and to share the stage with Penn and Teller?
Well, it feels great because they are, you know, these legends in magic. So yeah, I'm really happy to be here.
Is it intimidating to be in this setting?
It is a little bit, yeah, just because it's, you know, far from home, speaking another language, this big audience, so yeah.
But you're brilliant. All right, Sarah, let's find out if Penn and Teller know your card magic secrets. Are you ready?
Yeah, I am.
Boys, are you ready?
I think we are. Hey, Sarah, that was just great. When we first sat down, the first thing Teller said to me was, "I couldn't do that." And if he couldn't do it, I certainly couldn't do that. But just amazing, beautiful, beautiful stuff. And this routine is a variation, I think, called the Collectors. But you make it much harder. If anybody's searching for the Collectors, they won't find this because it's usually done with the cards in the deck, and you did it remotely, which makes it technically a zillion times more difficult because you're out there away from the deck and the deck's in Teller's hands. I'm telling you stuff you know, but there's also other people listening. And that makes it much, much, much more difficult. And you did a beautiful, beautiful job with it because we know the plot of the Collectors. We're able to kind of watch you and stay with you. So we can watch you, we just can't do it. So we loved watching you. It's really, really great. We will never be as good as you are at sleights, but we don't think with us staring you down that you fooled us. But boy, it was a good routine.
So, Sarah, do you think they figured it out?
Yeah, they do.
We loved it. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you, everyone.
Fantastic job, Sarah Rodriguez, everyone. This show's not done yet, and neither are Penn and Teller. See our iconic duo perform when we come back. Now, I know that you're expecting a trick from Penn and Teller, but can I interest you in one by Piff, Pop, and Squire? What do you have for us, Piff?
Hello, Brooke. How you doing?
It's
Doing great.
It's fun.
I thought I'd show you the natural affinity that us magical creatures have with a deck of playing cards. We've got some
Natural.
We've got some
Oh.
nice big cards, so we can't be accused of any sleight of paw.
No sleight of paw?
Paw. Yeah, there's a pause, right? All right, so we need to start by mixing them up.
Mix them up.
So we'll just mix them up, okay? And anytime you want, Brooke, just call out stop, and we will stop mixing up the
Stop.
cards. Just there? Yeah?
Sure.
So they're all nicely mixed now, yeah?
Yes.
Happy?
Yes.
Okay, here's what was going to happen. I'm going to try and spell a card.
Okay.
What's the best card in the deck?
Ace.
Let's start there.
Yeah, let's start with the ace. Now, this is all done just natural talent
Look,
of my son.
Exactly. No, like, funny moves or anything. Just watch as slowly as I can. A, C, E.
And
And
if
if
that's
I'm
an
magic... Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh! I did clearly show it to the camera, actually.
You know, the best magicians in the world are Spanish.
right.
Watch this. D-O-S, dos.
Oh, that's what
Which
you're going
means
for?
two. Right there.
Oh.
Boom. Done in Spanish.
Number
Done in
two.
Spanish. Done in
Okay.
Spanish. Catch that, Hunter.
Yeah.
Now, Teller's going to do it.
Okay.
He's been
on,
around.
Teller.
Why don't you
magic
go
a
for
lot.
3? Tell her, let's not break the mold.
Come on, Teller.
T.
T,
Come on.
H,
H.
R, E, E. This
E.
is a tough one. This is oh, traditionally the most difficult one, and he nails it.
Nicely
Why
done,
don't you ever
Teller.
go for it? Because the thing is,
You want me to
you've
try
been
it?
around magicians for like
Okay.
2 seasons now.
I know, I should-
Some of the magic should
I
have
should be a
rubbed
little
off
bit of
by now.
magic
Let's
should
go
be
for
wearing
4.
off.
Here we
Going
go.
for 4.
F,
O. U. R.
R. Just turn it over. It's a 4.
Brooke is magic. Brooke.
Huh.
No, that's not right.
Maybe there's something wrong with the cards. Let me just, let me see that. That's weird. Let me know. It's probably the cards, Brooke. It's not
Sorry.
you. It's just
Gotta get
F,
the cards.
O, U. This is not going to work. The cards are probably not working. Oh, it's 4! God, I'm still magic.
Let Pop show
Just
you how.
double check those for me, Pop.
Alright,
Double
sure.
check them.
F,
F.
I, V, E, and look at that, Dennis. Look at that. Look at that. There it is. Boom, boom, boom.
You
Look
do
at that.
6. 6 is actually the easiest one because it's
High
short.
five.
Okay. All right. Ready?
Finish.
Ready?
All
Come
right.
on.
S.
S. I. X.
And turn. Oh. Hey, hang on a second. I know what it is. I know what it is. You're just not relaxed enough.
I am.
Look at the 3 of us. We're very relaxed. Look how relaxed Teller is.
Teller.
Look, just try dealing.
Watch
Try
this.
it. You
S.
try it.
S. I. X. Yep. And turn it over. God, he's so relaxed, and it just happens. It's effortless.
Almost dozing
It's
off.
effortless.
All right,
Yeah.
7.
Brooke, why don't you
Brooke
do
did.
7,
I am
all right?
relaxed. I am relaxed.
Yeah, here we go. We'll
Okay.
give you a little
All
shot.
right. I
Here we go.
am. I am. All right, ready?
S. Yeah, here we go.
S.
V.
E. N.
Turn. Oh, no. Yeah. Just getting a little
N.
awkward.
This is slightly embarrassing. You guys.
Let me see. S, E, V, E, N. I mean, it's not even impressive when you do 7 like that.
But you can do 8, bro.
Good job. Okay, let me try one more time.
Don't forget the G. Don't
Okay,
forget
I got
the
this.
G.
I got
H
this.
in there,
I
but
did
it's
one in
silent.
Spanish. Remember that?
Okay,
Yeah.
touch those for me, Teller. Okay, ready?
Yeah. Here we go.
E,
E.
I, G, H,
T.
son of a dragon.
This is.
Nice.
I mean,
Tell
at,
her-
at this point,
Tell her-
it's just
show
you.
her how to do 8.
Okay, Teller.
Oh, the breathing! We forgot the
breathing. I
breathing! We do it so automatically, we just forgot.
There's something you guys are telling me here.
E, I, G, H, T. It was the breathing, we just left it out. There's 8, easy.
Boom.
You know,
8, just like
done.
that.
Just like
Okay,
that.
give it a try for 9.
So here we go.
This feels like a setup,
Be
guys.
relaxed
I am.
and breathe.
Okay.
Breathe.
I want
breathe.
a little magical power
Here we go. N,
N.
breathe. I, breathe. N,
N.
E, breathe.
Good, show 9.
Yeah. Oh,
Come on, you guys. What did I do wrong?
You want to do the 9?
Teller.
you do the 9.
Are you gonna do it?
Teller's gonna do the 9. Teller
gonna
can
do
do
the
the 9. We don't want to.
N,
At this point, it's just getting embarrassing.
This is embarrassing.
E.
Yes, 9. It's
There's
just
the
like
9
taking.
right there.
Oh, why doesn't Brooke do 10?
Yeah, you can't
Come
go
on,
wrong
Brooke.
with 10, please.
Come on. Bring us into land, Brooke.
10.
T, E, N. Yeah! Brooke is magic. Brooke is magic.
I thought tonight's show was a perfect 10, and I can't wait to show you our next episode. We'll see you next time on Fool Us. Good night, everyone. You guys.
Brooke is magic. Brooke is magic.